Yes, dear listeners, the Fimmta Lotan saying hi on a sunny summer day. We have a special guest in the studio this time around. It's none other than Samuli Kärkkäinen.
Yeah.
Did I nail it or did I butcher it?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, he's a boxer and a professional liar. So very good to have you, Samuli.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. So for those who don't know, Samuli flew all the way from Finland to help Kolli prepare for his title fight in Germany.
Yes, I'm here for whole camp.
Yeah, the whole camp.
Yeah.
So when did you fly in?
Week ago, Monday.
Yeah, and you're staying for 3 more weeks.
No, 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
3
weeks
yeah.
in total.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So how has it been like so far?
Good. What can I say?
You can talk all kinds of trash about Kolli, or you can say a lot of things.
Don't need to.
No,
there's nothing to trash to talk.
Have you just been training, or have you been, being a tourist in Iceland?
Yeah, almost. Only training, boxing trainings, and do the road work every day.
Okay.
And in the evening, you're so exhausted that try to just rest. Mm-hmm. Sunday, I walk a couple of hours at the town, but look at the places. But
okay.
I'm here to train. I'm not tourist.
No.
I do the work.
Okay. So are you sparring every day? Or?
Almost. Yeah. Almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we train Monday to Saturday. Yeah.
Right. So you get 1 day off on Sunday. Yeah. On God's day. On God's day on Sunday, you get a little bit of time off.
Yeah.
So what did you do with your Sunday yesterday?
Yesterday, like I said, I was walking at the town a couple of hours, watching places. Nothing much. I was a little bit tired because I stay awake long because Canelo fight.
Yeah, okay. You watched that?
Yeah, I watched that.
I heard it was not a good fight. Few punches thrown.
Yeah. Well, but there were other fights which was good.
Okay.
Cruiserweight world title fight.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So it was quite late, right? It was like until 3 o'clock in the night time.
Yeah, something like that. It was like at the night.
Yeah.
Middle of the night.
Yeah, it's like it's so frustrating when they decide to have Saudi cards on American time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it was also a boxing event in Times Square, New York.
Yeah, Garcia.
Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney.
Yeah, that was Friday.
Yeah, that was on Friday. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I tried, but I fell asleep. At the Haney fight.
I heard those fights were bad also. There was like very few punches thrown. We said like both those fights, Devin Haney and the Ryan Garcia fights, 24 rounds, they threw less punches than Eubanks and Ben did the last 3 rounds of their fight.
Oh, really?
Because Eubanks and Ben were like going crazy for the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, but
last weekend.
Eubank-Ben fight was like a fight of the year nominee.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Yeah, it was
what a fight.
Yeah. What a fight.
Yeah.
It was an insane fight.
Yeah, and just both fighters just gave it everything they had.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, well, in your opinion, what does Ben have to do? Like, what kind of adjustments can he make to get the win in their rematch?
I don't know. Hard to say.
No?
I don't believe he can do anything.
You don't believe he can do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think the size difference is too much?
Yeah. He's too small to Eubank.
It was easy for Eubank just to jab, and like not very much jabbing coming from Ben. He was more like trusting in his big bombs. It was hard to do against a guy like Eubanks.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I agree. He also did like a lot of work on the ropes. Ben. Yeah.
But he's a fun fighter.
Yeah, he's a very fun fighter. Very good. So I see you brought all your sponsors.
Of course.
Your proud sponsors.
Yeah, of course. Hey, I'm 3 weeks here after work.
Yeah.
So they come like more important.
Yeah, just a huge shout out to Eikan Panki and Duke Sajim.
Yeah.
Karkisak.
Yeah. Come on, continue, please. Everyone.
Ketiot.
Kato Kate.
Yeah, proud sponsors.
Yeah.
We love them. Very good.
Like Kolla, we've been talking to Kolla a few times, and he's explained how difficult it is to be a pro boxer. It's a lot of money that goes into it. Is it the same for you in Finland?
Yes. Yeah. It's so small. Pro boxing is so small in Finland. Small thing in Finland.
Yeah. But you're also like talking about the small boxing. You're from Järvenpää, right? Which is a very small town.
Yeah, that's my hometown. Yeah.
Before I started to follow Kolli around the world, I never thought I would say it, but Järvenpää, I've been there.
Yeah. That's a funny thing. We have been each other's undercard with Kolli.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, Kolli. Yeah. He was my undercard.
Yeah.
Järvenpää, and fight with Mika, I was the undercard.
Yeah,
okay.
I was in the undercard.
Okay. So you two were just meant to be.
Yeah.
So you finish each other's undercards.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So did you meet for the first time at one of those events? Did you and Kolli meet for the first time at one of those events?
Yeah, like face to face, yes.
Yeah.
Of course, I think we have knew each other and everything, but first time we meet.
Yeah. When Kolli fought Krolenko in Järvenpää, you were the main event, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It was a stoppage or TKO. He retired in his corner.
Yeah. After knockdown.
Yeah. After knocking him down in the second round. Yeah. What was his name again? Was it Jiri Svakina?
No. It was Patrick
Jeviski. Yeah. And you fought 3 times since then. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just reading through your box rec to
Okay.
get the timeline straight.
Yeah. And you're pretty active, right? So you fight mostly in Järvenpää, or
where I can get the fight in Finland.
Yeah. Just put me in, coach. Sounds good. So what are your aspirations when it comes to boxing? Where are you heading? What do you want to accomplish in boxing?
Of course, as far as I can go, but European champion.
Yeah, but maybe European champion.
Yeah. So we try to get some title fight right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you in some discussions at the moment?
How to say? It's my team who do the speakings.
Yeah.
I do the work.
That's good. So I'm just thinking about early beginning. What drew you towards boxing? Why did you want to become a boxer?
Okay.
It's the big question.
Yeah. Well,
it's heating up.
I played ice hockey as a kid.
Okay, nice.
Long, 10 years or something. And when we were 15, 16 years old, when it became a more...
more serious.
Yeah, serious, yes. Okay. Not found that word. More serious. And at the summer trainings, we had this fitness boxing.
Wait, so you had
and I kind of like it, really much.
Yeah.
And I never was a good player. I was every time I was that 4th line guy who sits at the bench every game. And just one winter I just decided that the hockey is enough and I started boxing. My grandfather is a former professional boxer and a former professional boxing coach. And he is my assistant coach.
So your grandfather is your assistant coach?
Yes. And I went to his place and we hit the pads and everything at the start.
And how many fights did he have?
as a pro.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3,
Okay.
but it was the time when it kind of died in Finland.
Okay.
Professional boxing in 70s.
Okay. Yeah.
So there was like a period in Finland where like boxing a little died out a little bit, and then
Yeah.
when did it resurrect?
Was it like 90s or something?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah, so like maybe 10-15 years of downtime, and then
Yeah,
it came
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. So now you and your grandfather are doing a boxing journey together.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny thing.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, and my main coach, my grandfather coached him
Okay.
when he was a professional and amateur too.
Okay. So it's like
So
a real legacy.
everything connects.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and your main coach, how did he do? Like, who is your main coach?
Jari Grönroos.
Jari Grör.
Yeah. Well, as an amateur, he had a bronze medal from European Games, and
Okay.
as a professional, like 6 fights or something.
Yeah.
But he had coached like from 90s
Oh, cool.
Okay.
professional boxers.
Yeah. So you were maybe more meant to be a boxer than an ice hockey player.
Hope so. I don't need to regret anything.
Did you have any hockey fights?
No.
No.
Fights. Like we have this
Yeah.
The mask.
Headgear.
mask
Yeah.
when we were underage.
Yeah.
So it's kind of stupid to fight with that,
Yeah.
especially barehanded.
That's quite silly. But they do it in hockey when they like take off their mask.
Rip
Yeah,
everything
but
off.
hey, if you're underage and you take off your helmet at the ice and start to fight, you don't need to play anymore.
No.
Ever.
Yeah.
But like pro hockey, they allow the fights, right?
Yeah.
They let them finish.
Yeah.
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 Do you think professional hockey players take lessons from boxers?
Yeah. I have been teaching. There was 2 NHL guys.
Okay.
Was 1 lesson to them and I heard many teams, but like me, at the summertime they train boxing once a week at the summer training.
Yeah.
They train wrestling and many different things.
Right.
That's cool.
In Finland, I don't know somewhere
Yeah.
else how they train, but
Have you ever seen these guys that you trained? Have you ever seen them have a fight in hockey?
no. And it was just one time I trained them.
Yeah. So and they're holding.
If I was there like the whole summer, keeping pads to them and teach them, then I would say maybe you should drop your gloves.
Did you train them? Did you say like, okay, get boxing gloves and get your skates on?
No. It was just one time.
Yeah. Maybe there's like a open market for like a boxing skate, like a skating boxing trainer.
Oh yeah.
For like for the NHL and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Don't know if they even have that.
yeah, might be $1 million idea. Okay. We have to cut out that part. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, your nickname is La Londe.
Yeah.
Did I say it right or
I don't know how to say it.
you don't know how to say it?
Yeah, it's. So I had that badass mullet haircut at the start of my career.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and somebody said on Twitter that that I am Järvenpää's Donny Lalonde.
Donny Lalonde.
Yeah, you know that was Canadian professional boxer, former world champion who fought Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
And he had a mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I've heard theories that mullet helps you in fighting.
Yeah, it adds 2 horsepower.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to grow it back.
Yeah. This guy's punches like a horse. So Donny Lalonde, the Canadian fighter.
Yeah. And after that, they just told me that you're like Järvenpää's
Yeah, okay.
Donny Lalonde.
Okay. That's fun. Okay, so are you gonna maybe bring back the mullet?
Don't promise anything. Maybe I bring it back to my last fight.
So you got the Lalonde fight nickname. Sorry.
Yeah.
So and do you still go by it? Like, are you introduced into the ring as Lalonde?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It stayed.
It's the
Yeah. Not mullet, but the nickname stayed.
Okay.
It grew on you.
Yeah.
It's also like it's a fighting and dad joke podcast. So
Yeah.
so how is it in like training in Järvenpää? Do you go often abroad in different camps, or do you have to like go out of town?
Yeah,
to get, like, more
I usually
experience?
train in Helsinki.
You usually train in Helsinki.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And also at my former amateur club, Järvenpään Kehäkarhut, I train there also, like sometimes. Still.
Yeah. But you're mostly in Helsinki.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So you live there in Helsinki?
No. I live in Järvenpää.
Okay, so you travel every day?
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's half an hour.
yeah, okay.
Oh, it's half an hour.
Yeah.
Take you longer.
No, it just feels like 50 minutes or something.
Okay.
Just, I don't know.
Maybe you should need to learn to drive.
That hit home. I just picked him up in Hafnarfjörður, and now he's like, maybe you should learn to drive.
And I'm walking back.
Yeah. When you were main eventing in Järvenpää versus our fellow, I forgot his name, Patrik Javicki. Yeah, you had like you showed me a picture earlier, like you twisted your ankle.
Yeah. I was in the training camp before, and I twisted my ankle pretty bad at sparrings.
Yeah.
In there.
Where were you training? Was it just before this fight, or was it like were you helping somebody else train?
Yeah, I was like here. I was invited.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Who were you helping at the time?
Us and Mirian, former world champion. I was in Big Bear,
You were in
California. Big Bear.
Big Bear.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard about it, but I'm not very familiar with Big Bear.
Okay.
I've heard about it, and everybody.
It's same gym where Triple G trained.
Yeah.
And his coach was the guy who organized the camp there. I was 5 weeks in there, and I twisted my ankle pretty bad at sparring.
Yeah.
Like halfway at the camp.
Yeah.
And then I just go to some store and bought what was it we
called it a brace. Ankle brace.
Ankle brace. Yeah. And went through the camp.
Oh, cool.
And I wear that ankle brace also in a fight. Now it's better than new one. I did the rehabs and everything.
So it's better than you.
Yeah.
So are you gonna twist your other ankle maybe just to?
Yeah. So after rehab, there even.
Yeah. Makes sense. Who's the coach down in California? Was like
Abel Sanchez.
Abel Sanchez.
Yeah. There was like I can't even describe it how good thing that was to me.
Oh yeah.
To went there. Yeah, and I was kind of a little depressed because at last my fight, when it was so far biggest fight I have, WBO Intercontinental fight, what I lost, controversially, or how I say that word.
Controversial.
Yeah. Even, yeah.
Yeah. So that hurt.
Yeah, and I was little depressed, and 2 months after that, they asked me to go there. I went there, and like opened my mind. Live with the world champion, see how he train with him, and everything. It's just it was so cool that I can't even describe it to audience or you guys. It changed a lot. I learned how to train. I was never a lazy trainer, but after that I was even better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it was just was it like the work ethic, or was it just
everything, like work ethic? We lived in a big house at the downstairs was the gym,
Okay.
and we went to store. We bought food for the week. We cook ourselves and everything. We lived there.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that kind of gym that somebody can walk in. Hi,
No. It's very
let's
isolated.
spar. Yeah, it was private gym.
Yeah.
Understairs there, basement in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was like a real blessing. Like maybe you lose the title fight.
Yeah,
You go like mentally, you get a little bit low.
yeah. I got real motivated after that, and I've been trying to do all the things I learned there after that.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's like just like a new like a rebirth after that one.
Well, yeah, you can say it like that. Yeah.
Cool.
There was good thing that it came at that point.
Yeah. Oh, cool. You had the title fight. When was it? Yeah, the WBO Intercontinental Group. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was vacant at the time versus Kevin Melhus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so that's pretty recent though. It's it was just the fight before that one in Järvenpää that I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you lost the title fight to Kevin Melhus.
Yes.
And then you went to California.
Yeah.
And came back and beat the shit out of Patrick.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah, that's the short version. Yes.
yeah. So Patrick wanted none of the smoke you brought, and you looked really good in that fight.
Thank you.
Yeah, and yeah. I'm just like reading through your. So I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know you before you came to Iceland, so sorry. So I'm learning on the go here. Yeah. So
That's fine.
yeah, your most recent fight was versus GD Svakina. Is that
Recent fight? Yeah.
the most recent.
Like a month ago or something.
Yeah. So TKO win in the 5th round.
Yes.
Easy fight, or was it a challenge?
Yeah, it was easy. He didn't come to win, you know.
He didn't come to win.
Yeah.
No.
Move around and try to survive. So
Okay.
it wasn't a good fight to the audience.
No. Do you feel like bad when you put in like a training camp and then you go into the ring and the guy is just after the fight?
No, we kind of knew that he is like that. He's gonna fight like that. And look at his record,
Oh, okay.
like a 60 defeats.
Yeah, 65 defeats.
But because I had a loss that fight before that, we tried to get a win.
Yeah.
And we knew that I can come here at the camp, so I'm ready after this camp if I get invited on some title fight or something.
Yeah, it goes like Karkainen cut above left eye in round 4 by accidental headbutt. That must be so. That's what it says on box rack versus Franklin. The loss before. Sorry.
Oh yeah. It was bad cut.
Yeah. That must be like. Yeah.
Very frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Yeah.
You're like that's.
It's not blind, but it's you see like blurry and with the left eye, and
it's one of those where the blood goes into the eye and
yeah.
Damn.
And you can't get it out because it goes like don't know the words, but you know.
You can also just like throw in Finnish words to entertain the audience if you don't know the English words.
Maybe not. And you can say my last name again.
No. Yeah, I'll become a butcher after butchering your name so frequently. Yeah. No. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you took this last fight. It was like maybe like a easy win, a must-win fight. So next fight, are you looking for a big fight?
Yeah. And the timing is, you know, I got win, and now I got the camp.
Yeah.
So I'm ready, kind of short notice.
Yeah.
So do you have some fight in front of you, or are you just looking?
I don't know what the team
is
talking.
When would you like to fight next time? Are you ready in a month or 2? Or?
Yeah. Hey, I'm in a camp.
Yeah. You look at this as just this is your camp. Also, it's not just helping Kolla out. It's also It's also for you.
Yeah. Of course, I train twice a day and like any other camps. No.
Yeah. That's a good mindset.
That to be when I go home, I'm like in shape. I'm never out of shape.
No.
I train all the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's great.
So I saw like I dropped by one of your practices when you were sparring with Kolli.
Yeah.
Looked like you were giving him quite a hard time, and also like Kolli's coach Daddy, he was coaching you. It was like a game. Daddy was coaching you, and Kolli's assistant coach Arnór, he was in his corner. Do you learn something from Daddy, and like is he giving you good pointers to make you a better fighter?
Yeah, he gave up good points at the sparring.
Nothing in particular, just
it's like small things to do in the sparrings.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, so it gives you like a lot of experience. It's like it's not like a time off from your real coaches. Like you can go abroad into this camp, and Daddy will make you a better fighter by giving you some pointers and.
Yeah. I try to learn every camp where I am.
Yeah.
Found the right things to do. What are right things to me? You know.
Yeah.
Not everything. I don't do everything, but this works to me. This maybe I try this at home and continue doing this and this and this. You know. Not everything, every camp, but there.
Yeah.
This.
You pick what fits your style.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Just like that. Yes.
Yeah. And how do you rate Kolli now you have so much experience? How do you rate the camp and Kolli as a fighter? Like, is it like are they doing it right, kind of thing? Like you've seen so much.
Yeah.
Is it like do they have a good healthy approach to fight preparation?
Yeah. They have. Yeah, we do boxing training like almost every day, and that's a good thing because that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, use me everything they got.
And Kolli is preparing to fight a southpaw, and you're southpaw.
Yep.
How do you feel he is dealing with the southpaw?
Good. Yeah. If he can deal with my movements, he can deal with Mike Lehnis also.
You have a similar build, right? You and Lehnis. Like you're both tall.
Yeah, we are like same height. Yeah. I haven't watched a lot. Watched like 1 minute how Lehnis is fighting and looks strong. It's okay.
Are you not trying to like
imitate?
Yeah, imitate him for Kolli.
No,
just do you. You just do you.
I do my thing. Yeah. Okay, if coach told me do this, do that, be more like this, then I have to. Of course, that's why I am here. But okay, when I was in Big Bear, I asked Abel Sanchez, "Do I need to do this or that, or you want me to be this or that?" He told me, "No, just do your best, so you can give the best to us." I don't know, did I say it properly? But you know, just doing my thing best, so they get everything what they need. Okay, I was in Denmark sparring with Kemur, heavyweight southpaw. In the middle of the camp, his opponent got cancelled.
No.
Yeah, and there was a different guy. And it was an Orthodox. Okay, I asked him, "What now?" He said, "Okay, you don't get rounds just because you're southpaw." Okay. Then there came some sparring partner. Started to sparring. I just warmed up and little shadow boxing and do some training. Then I see the coach was like, he watches the sparring, and he was like really frustrated. He wasn't happy about that sparring partner. Okay, he was like 1 or 2 amateur fights, so it was obvious he's that good. So I was like, okay, I put my helmet, gloves on, And I turned to Orthodox. I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. but you know, I did what I can there to help them.
Do you ever switch like southpaw Orthodox in fights?
No, it messes you up.
Yeah.
Yourself, not the opponent.
Yeah. You give him just like a lesser version of yourself when you do.
Yeah, but in that camp was like 2 or 3 last sparring sessions. I was on Orthodox.
Yeah. So you being Orthodox was better than the other sparring partner that came.
Yeah, but we shared the rounds. I wasn't like 10 rounds Orthodox. No, we take like 2, something like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it was like easier to me. Also, because I had to turn.
Yeah. So you're 21 wins and 3 losses as a professional. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that. Correct.
I'm known for mixing up numbers. Once I was interviewing Kolli and I said, the wrong record, and he has never forgiven me for it.
Oh, okay. I'm not that bad.
Yeah, Kolli, bad. So, how do you reflect on your the boxing journey? It's like, has it been? Is it a good lifestyle? Is it like, how do you reflect on this? Is it like a?
Yes, it was. Hey, one of the dream comes true to be a professional. Yeah. But it's still, it's not finished yet.
No. Yeah. So we talked about it a little bit earlier, but how old were you when you started boxing? When you said fuck it to hockey and
was I like? Last season I played ice hockey and I were boxing also. I was 18, but when I quit hockey, I turned 19 and like started to seriously training boxing.
So it's been like 15 years. You're 34, yeah?
Yeah. So in the 2 weeks,
Yeah. In 2 weeks, yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, for the record, in 2 weeks.
Waiting to birthday wishes.
Yeah.
So I see you started your career with 10 straight wins. Then you went on to a title fight, which you lost. Was it like a significant learning moment for you, this title fight? And how did you bounce back after the fight?
Yeah, it was a close fight. So it was a real war. Hello to Jarkko. Yeah, Finnish title fight. And after that came the pandemic stuff. And
good times.
Yeah. But hey, what you can do, all the road work.
Yeah.
I train. Everybody just, it's good time to rest now because everything is closed and all the stuff. I trained.
You're a very focused character.
Yeah.
It's like when everything closes down, you're just like, okay, the road work.
Yeah. My coach, how you say it? Yeah, of course he wanted me to train, but he like pushes me, and it's like you have to. Okay, I'm telling myself that also I need to train, and he is like, you have to train.
Yeah.
No rest. Now we do the work when everyone is resting.
Yeah. That's how you get ahead.
Yeah.
And I see you're very active, and after this title fight loss, you take another fight just a month later.
Yeah.
Was it never like you never thought about maybe taking some time after the loss? You just wanted to get right back in there.
Yeah. After that, and well, look at the record of the opponent, but it was like, and it was like a 3 weeks after. It was really close after. Yeah. But yeah, it was like back to the winnings.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place that you've been like you've fought in? Like your favorite arena, favorite city that you've fought in?
Of course, hometown is favorite.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, but yeah, there's many places okay, I fought only in Finland, but that kisahalli, Töölön kisahalli was what was Kolli and Mika fought
in Helsinki.
In Helsinki, there was good atmosphere.
Yeah.
Of course, hometown fights, different arenas. All your friends are there. What is better feeling than that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you think your next fight will also be in Finland, or are you is your team looking at more places?
Hard to say. Really.
We have to give them a phone call.
Maybe we need to call.
Yeah. We need to get your granddad on the show.
No. It's gonna be a long night.
How old is your granddad? Is he like
old? He's 79 years young.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
There's nothing cooler than an old-time boxer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he'd be like, there's probably some war history that he experienced. He's probably like a proper old schooler. Sorry, I'm just I'm picturing him in my mind. It's I'm not going to describe it to you. It's my own fantasy.
So I have one question for you, which has been going around the internet for a while, for the past week or something.
Oh yeah.
Do you think 100 men can take down a silverback gorilla?
I also had this question.
If they are smart enough, they can. Yes. We one of my working buddies, we think that can gorilla beat if gorilla and ice bear fights, which one is the winner? And we are arguing that still.
Okay.
Like 3 weeks we have been.
That's a good argument. Also.
Yeah, ice bear or the ice bear.
Yeah.
But who's the gorilla?
That's a good one. I've always wondered about this question. Like, is the silverback gorilla fighting 100 men at once, or are they just lining up and doing like a 1v1 100 times?
Good question.
Because like they were like
Yeah, that's what I meant. If they're smart enough, they're like all 100 men can same time.
Yeah.
And like which 100 men? Are it like random 100 men, or it's like a team of 100 men that have like a plan? And like they're like, okay, first 10 guys do this, next 10 guys do this, you know, or is it just like 100 guys running for their lives, you know?
Yeah, I think it is like if it's 100 versus one at a single time, and they get like a small group meeting, then the 100 guys win.
How do you think they would do it? Would they like try to choke the gorilla or punch it, poke the eyes, you know? Or
everybody has their own job.
One guy goes for the testicles.
I was grabbing balls, and otherwise poke the eyes and strength, hit, kicks.
Do you think
maybe 2 guys run away, but it's still 98?
Do you think one strong man could finish a gorilla with a rear naked choke?
I don't think.
Honestly, like if I would like be fighting a gorilla and the gorilla would just like rip a guy just apart, I'd be like, "Yep, I'm done. I'm good."
I throw the gorilla is like, yeah, I might last, but one of you have to be first.
Fucking A. Good one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're a southpaw.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, how does it like? Is it a big advantage to be a southpaw in boxing, or does it just create a lot of accidental headbutts?
Yeah, I think so. It's advantage.
Yeah. In what sense? Is it just like everybody is unused to fighting a southpaw? Or?
Yeah, I think it's more. It's like because it's rare. Not so many southpaws. They haven't used to fight against the southpaws. Okay, some buddies are just like fighting only southpaws. But yeah, it depends. But
yeah.
But I think it's a good thing to be a southpaw.
Yeah. It's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, because it's really different, but for you, it's what you do every day, you know.
Yeah.
But for the guys you're fighting, it's, he's a goddamn southpaw.
Damn. Plan foiled. So, in terms of fights, what is your most memorable fight or favorite fight that you've had?
Favorite fight?
Yeah, most memorable at least.
Most memorable fight, I think it was that Finnish title against Ojapalo.
Yeah, your first title fight.
Yeah. It was war.
It was a war.
Yeah, it was a war.
So that's more memorable than any of your 9 knockouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't know.
No.
Somewhere on the internet.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Yeah. You check Pornhub, I'll check the YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's pretty cool. So, so you had a couple of title fights, at least 3. You were the Baltic Boxing Union title holder for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe
for
still. We don't know.
Yeah. I've fighting of that title couple, maybe 3 times or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
3 or 4 times. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you and Kolli have that in common. I think he also holds the title.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he still holds it. Nobody knows. So you have had 3 title fights in your career so far. Am I counting it correctly? If you count the Baltic Union, your first one, and then the WBO.
WBO and Finnish title and BBU title fights. Yeah, but I fought BBU title a couple of times.
Okay.
All right, so you defended it? Or?
Yeah.
They don't mark it in Boxrec.
Yeah.
Shame on them.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it different like when you're defending a title like BBU? Like do your opponents come in like really like hyped up and they want to get the title, or are these like more difficult fights? Or
I don't think that way.
No.
I'm just thinking like how to say it? Focusing on the opponent. That more like how I fight, how I win this fight, and not that do I lose my title or nothing like that.
You don't feel the extra pressure.
Yeah. Or try.
Yeah. And you don't feel that your opponent is fighting extra hard to get the title.
Hey, I think every time they are in the ring, they are doing their best. That, like
title or no title.
Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't they?
Exactly.
That is what I think.
Yeah.
It's a difference what they do, but I prepare the worst, like, or that they are their career best, and like that mentality.
Yeah, that makes sense. So how do you? What would you think? Like how many fights until you get maybe another shot at a European title, or shot?
No, I hope not many this year. This year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah. I mean, the year is young. It's only May or something.
Or something.
I don't even know what day it is.
So you maybe just like one good win away from another title shot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Haven't called to my manager yet.
We have to get him on the line.
Yeah.
So how about your training regimen? Like, what is your when you're not in a camp versus like when you're in the camp? Like, how do you train? Is it just like once a day or twice a day? A lot of road work. What do you do?
I train every day, rest at the weekends, and twice a day when I'm not on work.
Twice a day when you're not working.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have another job?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do?
I'm a baggage handler at the Helsinki airport, and sometimes nightclub bouncer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. But and I do evenings and night times in airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I train twice a day when I'm not working, and I'm not working like five days a week.
No.
Sometimes 2, sometimes 4. So I can train like almost 10 times a week.
Yeah. You sound like a proper workhorse. Like you have a good work ethic.
Yeah. That's how I describe myself. Also,
You describe yourself as a workhorse.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Good work ethic.
Good work.
Do you ever feel that your jobs get in the way of your career?
No, I think it's. I have found a good rhythm of training and working. Okay, if I don't need to go work, of course, I can train better and everything. But I get like like that training camps, 5 weeks at the Big Bear, 3 weeks here. I had to give thanks to my job that I can go.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So they're like they try to be very flexible.
Yeah.
That's really, really important.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So how is the boxing in Finland at the moment? Like we talk about, like it's getting back, like it's being resurrected. But how is the state of boxing? Like
at this time.
Yeah, at this time.
It's maybe going down a little bit because, like, Robert Hellenius isn't fighting, and there are some stars have quit.
Right.
And it's like arenas to smaller places at this point.
Yeah.
But I hope it recovers again when we get the title to Finland.
Yeah. Like
and people are more interested.
Do you know how many professional boxers there are from Finland active now?
Hard to say. Haven't watched.
No, it's like in the tens or in the hundreds.
Tens.
Tens.
Yeah. No, not much.
No.
Can't say the proper.
If you would have to guess how many.
Like 20.
Yeah. That's a lot harder. It's easier in Iceland. Like we get 3 professionals. You only have to count to 3.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's pretty dope. So you just need maybe 1 title and 1 superstar that might bring a little bit.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, the YouTube fighters or some social media guys fight each other. It's now trending in Finland. And I hope people will find when they go watch these fights and they found like a real boxing or MMA and they are going like after that they are going there, because when you watch YouTube guys fight each other or social media guys and like a real guys who train that like a professionals, it's a huge difference.
It is.
Or if you just go see the guy, that's okay also. But if you go see the fights, then it's better go see real fights then.
Yeah. So what is your opinion?
But I hope that will give some, people will find the real fights after those. If they want to go see the fights. I mean.
What is your opinion on like social media and YouTube star fighting each other? Like, is it a good thing for boxing or is it a bad thing?
Both.
Yeah.
First, I was a bit mad about like why people are watching this shit and everything, but it has turned a little better, and I just like I said, hope that people will find the real fights.
It's like maybe it's like a gateway drug, they start in YouTube boxing and then they move on to harder things.
Yes. Good.
If your team would come to you and say, okay, we have one like pretty big fight in Finland, or you can fight on the Jake Paul card, which would you choose?
Well, it depends on money.
Of course,
Money
of
talks,
course.
Biggie.
Yeah.
Of course, we think, and it depends many things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. So, what I liked about for example, like the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson show, for example, what was it like? It was like some decent fights there, like the female boxers who were the main event.
Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
Really good fight.
Really good fight, and
And now there's this cruiserweight world title fight undercard of Jake Paul
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
at June maybe.
Yeah, okay.
June or July.
Who is Jake Paul fighting next?
I'm just not sure.
I don't
Maybe
know.
Dr. Google can answer it.
But maybe Jake Paul,
You
he's
don't
also
need
like
it.
promoting shows that he's not even boxing at. So he's been like doing good as a promoter.
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah. Julius Cesar Chavez.
Ooh, yeah, he's meet Julius Cesar Chavez Jr. Yeah.
Was like a real boxer for first time.
Uh,
And
yeah.
why wouldn't he
Yeah.
fight with my grandfather?
That was such a good joke. Who? Yeah. He fought Mike Tyson. And everybody was like, "Hey, Jake Paul, here's a 400 years old shark from Greenland. Maybe you could fight, maybe you could fight him."
Yeah.
But is
And then they're John Foreman out of the grave.
Yeah.
Cesar Chavez Jr. Is he a proper fighter, or is he?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, he's nothing compared to his father, maybe, but
Yes and no.
yeah.
Yeah.
was Tommy
like
Fury a decent fighter? Yes or no? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
meow.
So it's like a similar
But-
level to
but
Tommy
when
Fury,
you-
maybe.
Are you in box rec?
Yeah, I have it here.
Yeah. And that Jake Paul card.
Uh,
And what's the undercard? There's a cruiserweight world title. Zurdo Ramirez versus that Cuban guy, Doticos.
yeah, okay. I'll have to look it up real quick. He's fighting Julius Chavez at this event. It's gonna be on Saturday, 28th of June, in Honda Center. Let me see. We have Gilberto Ramirez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Those are the only two fights booked.
And that's a main event fight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So are they gonna have the WBO World Cruiser title as a main event? And
yeah.
Yeah, it looks that way.
oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, I would say like these celebrities might be creating some new like different cards and more opportunities for boxers. Maybe like if they take like the undercard spot, because like people will still tune in to see Jake Paul and maybe stay for the rest.
And they see real fighters too,
Yeah.
so they can compare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Jake Paul a real fighter? He's been boxing for a long time now. Maybe.
He's getting better, right? What do you think?
I try to avoid everything. really. I didn't watch the Mike Tyson thing. Not everything.
Yeah.
No. I try to avoid everything.
You try to avoid everything.
Everything about this social media and YouTube fighters. Of course I can't, but I didn't go to the television or computer to watch it.
No.
How is your social media presence? Do you do a lot of media work?
Well, I try. It's not good.
It's really boring.
This is, I mean, my social media accounts, and they are boring too. But it's only, I don't have any team or anybody who gives me a tips or help me. I just try to do something.
Yeah. Like photo of a lost package, maybe.
Yeah.
You're not thinking of...
I'm in a running and I'm filming my feet. Whoa, he's running.
Have you never thought about having some like social media manager or someone that takes care of this stuff?
No, because I maybe I'm old school or something. But I think that you don't need social media, like or social media team. Or something like that. You do the work and you show it in the ring.
The boxing to the talking.
Yeah.
Because like there are like whole companies sprouting up that do social media activity for fighters and athletes.
Yeah, and so, like after that, you are just like only for film this, film that. Yeah, do social media. Yeah, you know the focus is on wrong things. I mean.
I agree.
Yeah, maybe I'm like I don't know what is the real word in English to say it, but you know,
you're being tunnel visioned, sort of like
like
blindsided a little bit.
Yeah, but just train, work hard, and everything comes after that.
Yeah,
and not this that how your pants look like when you walk in the ring. You know, you see a lot of these things today. You need to be a cool entrance to the ring, and then when you compare the entrance and what you do in the ring, they and if they are not like same level, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and then they are like starting their career, but especially then when you are starting a career, you need to focus on training. Okay, you need to focus it all the time, of course. But I mean, if you focus on things like social media or how the pants look like and how the entrance, you're focusing on wrong things. That's what I think. And you can't act like a main event if you're not on the main event. No. And even if you are in a main event, I understand you need show and everything, but let some other people think about that.
It's like a very pure boxing
no nonsense kind of guy.
No nonsense.
Yeah.
But I like when you speak about this, I'm remember like in it's not boxing, it's in MMA or UFC when Michel Pereira was walking into the ring, he had a whole choreographed dance like in the tunnels. With the cameras and everything, and then he came into the ring and he performed really badly. And I was watching this like, the high point of this event was the dance in the tunnel.
What did you felt when you watch it?
It was awkward because his performance was so bad.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's like it started with the dance and it just went downhill from there.
Yeah, you're like, okay, this must be a bad
and
like, okay, knocked out. You know.
Exactly.
But sometimes in boxing, like the workouts are like really long, and they have like 2 different songs and do all this stuff. If you were fighting for like a world title against, Usyk or something, like would you do something special, or would you just walk in no nonsense? And
if I'm going to, my dream is sometimes when I'm in the big fight, there's no music. They just announce me, welcome, Lalonde, and I just walk in the ring and start fight. No music, nothing. Just
okay. Yeah.
You know,
I like
you're
that.
so bold. And everybody is like, what? What the fuck? That would be great.
But what is your like workout? Do you have a workout song that you play?
Workout song.
No, walking out.
Yeah, it's Guns N' Roses Night Train.
Okay, nice.
The best Friday song ever made.
Okay, nice.
I like it.
That's great.
So, final questions for the final question for the evening. Do you have any advice for young aspiring boxers around the world? So, if you're a young up and coming boxer, what advice do you have for them?
Hard work beats talent. Believe yourself.
Hard work beats talent.
Yes.
And believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I think
do the job. No shortcuts.
All right. I think I can sign my name under that.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds pretty decent. So Samuli, very nice to have you on the podcast.
Thank you.
It was a big
very
pleasure.
nice to be here.
Yeah, I have to drive you home real quick.
Oh, thanks. I don't need to walk.
Yeah, no. Or I can also give you a bus ticket if you want. You were like this in my driving.
Yeah.
We have another episode in 30 minutes. Gonna do it live, so I have to drive like a maniac.
Oh, okay.
So very good. I hope you get a fight soon. I'm very excited to follow your career.
Thank you.
And hopefully it's gonna be a title fight.
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for listening, and yeah, you can listen to the Icelandic episode. We're gonna do 2 episodes this week, and if you want to learn some Icelandic, you can listen to the next one. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.